Hi, Gemini and Gemini cross-watchers. Welcome to Grateful Empress Tarot. My name is Sonia. Today I will be doing a general romantic love reading for the collective of Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, Mars, Jupiter, anywhere that you find Gemini as a placement in your birth chart, this reading could be for you. General readings are not personal ones. They did not go out with only one person and that person's specific situation in mind. So, while you are here, please enjoy yourself. Use your own intuition and discernment to collect the parts of this reading that you feel belong to you, and then lovingly release the rest to a different Gemini that may need that message more than you at this time. Whenever it does resonate, though, if it's a sentence, if it is a segment, or if it is the entire thing, please hit the like button. Drop me a comment below and tell me how this is your specific story. Feel free to share this video with anyone you feel may need its messages. And lastly, please remember to become a subscriber to this channel. If I am the reader that you find that you connect with and our energies merge really, really well, you can even hit the little notification bell and you will be notified when I upload new materials. Okay, so we're going to pull a couple of things here to see whose energy it is that we're connecting with. If none of these are about you or your person, okay? Let's say I pull some and you're like, none of that is me or my person. Don't worry, that does not mean that this isn't your reading. It just means someone needed just a touch more clarification to decide who it is that we're reading about and how it seems like that matches with your energy. Okay, so let's dive in. Let's start here. Okay, you or your person could have some addiction issues. I would like to say, please apologize. I'm sorry about my ratchet looking fingernails. They're getting done later. Sorry. We've got some closed off energy here. You or your person is a little closed off. Something that is accomplished, like either you are, they are, or something has recently been accomplished by one or both of you. We have the energy of being honest. Okay, we also have the energy of showing empathy. So aside from that closed off addictive energy, that seems pretty sweet, pretty kind, okay? We have the energy of could be you or they enjoy cooking, known to be sarcastic. Maybe one of you has blue eyes, possibly one of you has green eyes, and also possibly could be you or they listen to a wide range of music, okay? We have a card that is pulled here. That's a question we're going to get to in the reading. It says, if my person was open, what would they like to tell me? Ooh, cool. So we're going to pull some messages about what they want to tell you. What do they want to say to you? Okay, and we'll put that into the reading somewhere whenever it feels intuitively right. All right, so our theme of this reading today is starting off with how money is impacting this relationship. Finances, money, stress, financial support. Money is definitely something that's here in a really big way towards this reading today. We have the energy of number 22, the sun, and it says your soul's purpose. I haven't gotten this card yet. I love when this deck presents me new cards. I think it's so cool. Where are you, you cute little self? Here we go. Okay. Here we go. This says your life is changing direction in a major way. It's time to embody your gold. Ooh. There may be layers in your astrological DNA, and understanding your sun sign is a good place to start. When this card appears, confidence, joy, and time in the spotlight is on its way. It's time to move into the truth of who you are and align with your soul's purpose. The sun rules over the fire sign of Leo, and just as Leo loves being the center of attention, the sun is at the center and is the life force of our solar system. In ancient occult and spiritual traditions across the globe, the sun was highly worshipped, with deities invoking its energy. In alchemy, your sun sign represents the spiritual gold and inner light. If you are a sun in Gemini, that means you are an intelligent communicator. Ooh, that's beautiful. I love that this is basically good news, good. There's something really beautiful that's coming your way. And I love that for you. Your life is changing in a major way, in a really good way. Ooh, very nice. We have the energy of sacrifice, number 35. Basically, this is something that you have put on pause, that you want or that you need. You've sacrificed it for the greater good of probably this relationship. We'll see how that plays in. And we also have number 25, mead and wine. Your presence embodied, tasting the pleasure flowing through your being. So this really, I think, talks to me a little bit about when you embrace what it is you really want, something that's going to make you feel very happy, the pleasure that is derived from that is right around the corner. So beautiful. Okay, what you don't see coming at the bottom of our main deck, we have the energy of the Magician, some Gemini Virgo energy there. The 9 of Wands. Oh ho. The Sun card of Leo. Double clarification. Something good is on the way. Knight of Swords. Beautiful energy. Ooh, and we're going to pull this one too, just because. Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarian energy. So it's a lot of fiery energy on this. Gemini, I think what you don't see coming is that despite that you feel just a little like, oh, there's been some tough stuff. You've had to put up those porcupine quills. You've had to really stand your guard, put up boundaries. There's this energy of manifesting something brand new that is going to bring you your ultimate happiness. That's why it's time to move forward towards it, knowing that it's right for you and allowing the divine to intercede and for things to move forward towards this. Your soul's purpose, towards the sacrifices that you've made. Okay, when you embrace what is the thing that's going to make you feel the most pleasure, when you really look at that through the lens of what needs to happen here, I think you're going to find that when you flow through that and you open the door to that, there's going to be a bunch of really beautiful things happening for you. Especially if money is the thing that you've had to really sacrifice. You've had to help others. You've had to pay for everything. I think that day is about coming to an end. Okay. So let's dive in. Gemini, your energy towards this connection at this time. You are sat in the Ace of Swords. You want the truth. You're tired of half-truths. You're tired of things that are kind of beating around the bush. You really want to understand the truth, and you also want to make a decision about something here for a fresh start. And it looks to me like it's more clarity focused, just getting centered in what it is that you truly want to have happen here. Listening to the soul level beat of your heart. You are being clarified by the 3 of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Moon card of Cancer and Pisces. It very much looks to me here like you are 100%. There are 3 of the 4 aces are out on this reading in your energy. You want something new. It looks like you know the truth about the fact that there is someone here that lights you up, both from a passionate standpoint and a love standpoint. You would like to work with that person. And I feel like it's the energy of not knowing if they want to work with you too. It's sort of like, can you see everything in the dark? Not really, but this is a deep emotional dive. Like, you want the truth about what they're looking for. You know what you want. It seems like you would like to hear their truth about what they want. And there is nothing wrong with that, because I think that with that Moon card, it's number 18 in the major arcana. 1 and 8 becomes a 9. 9 means something is almost done. Okay. There's some evolving technology on it. It says upgrading your life may be necessary now as you have outgrown your old ways. I think these things that you sacrifice is the fact that you were taking care of everything and everyone, supporting everything, paying for everything. That feels heavy. You need to, you're letting go of that responsibility level, and you're really looking deeply inside of yourself. What is the thing that you really do want in this meat and wine? Embracing what it is you truly do want. We have number 6, the bedroom, a person of earth, and number 3, the roundabout. You could have earth strongly in your chart, or your person could. Just feels to me like there's something here about that energy of feeling comfortable and in that intimacy way. And it's like you want to feel cared for. You want to feel nurtured. You want to feel grounded and protected in these intimate places in your life. Especially if it's intimacy wrapped around like, okay, so we don't have a whole lot of money, so let's do something fun with each other. But it's also like, well, can we afford that? Is that going to be okay? Should we, shouldn't we? Kind of that energy. I feel like the thing here is this is you really keeping it going. You've put a lot of energy into this with this person. It's like the sexual chemistry between the two of you is very, very lovely, and it's just very dreamy. It gives you a sense of feeling secure when you guys are intimate together. Probably a little bit possessive even too, like, that's mine. You don't want to share that with somebody. I feel like though this relationship is about to head into a different direction, a new direction. Maybe there's things that you don't realize when we get over to their energy, some stuff that they're doing in their life, but it's perfect timing to redirect the energy from where it's been and the sacrifices you've made and into the future of this relationship. Moving forward towards the sun, moving forward towards the thing that is going to make you very happy with this person. All right, so let's see what their energy is towards you in this relationship. We have the 6 of Pentacles. This person really does want to invest in the way you have. Pardon me. They know you invest into them the same as they invest into you. When you give, they like to receive, and vice versa. When they give, you like to receive. That's probably why that sexual fulfillment is so strong in the bedroom, because equal give and take is how a real partnership actually is meant to show up in an intimate category. Not all the time. Doesn't mean someone can't take the lead and try to surprise somebody, but especially if that's the chemistry you both are feeling in those intimate moments. I think there is something here very profound about that. Equal give, equal take. We have the Justice card of Libra. That's more balance. This is the minor card of this. So there's a lot here about restoring balance to a situation. We have the 4 of Pentacles. We have the Empress card of Taurus and Libra. We have the Strength card of Leo. There's a lot of Leo energy on this reading, and the 7 of Swords. Is this person married to someone else? And you do know about it, but you've been kind of waiting for the right time. This sacrifice, I think both of you have sacrificed this relationship because one or both of you, and it looks like this person might be with someone else. What's really interesting is I think they've stayed with that person because of money. And I think you're doing something similar. However, it's that energy of wanting to be breaking free and going where both of you do want to go. I just saw 14 go by the timer. 1 and 4 makes 5s. 5s are about change. There's a big change coming in this relationship. I feel like the thing is that this person, I feel like they really have held on to the idea of you as a divine counterpart. You as the person that can make anything happen. You as like beautiful and kind and inspiring, and you have a good head on your shoulders. You make a good living. You don't need them. You want them. I feel like there's this energy of them holding on to the relationship here. They've held on to you. They've held on to the relationship. That's why they're finally getting brave enough to start saying the things they haven't said. What I think that feels like to me with this Justice card is like whoever is in their life currently that is not you, it feels to me like they're finally going to be telling the truth to that person, brave enough to say it. Listen, I don't want to be with you anymore. I have somewhere else I know I'm supposed to be. Whew. Okay, I mean that's a good thing. Finally speaking that truth. That's the way we let go of that sacrifice and move towards that big change. Remember that in the Sun card. Your life is about to change. I'm going to reread that really perfectly. Your life is changing direction in a major way. And there's a lot here about change. Change there. Strong power. You tap into reserves you didn't know that you had, and they help you get to the next level. So if this has been long and drawn out and it's taken a lot of time, here's the thing, the universe is interceding. It's finally time for this to step forward into where it's supposed to be and stop the sacrifices. We have number 1, the Pearl. Number 5, the Pillory. And number 6, the Airplane. I think what you're about to see, one of the things you're going to see change is that this person is finally going to open up. They are finally going to start being honest with you. They're going to tell you about all of their emotional feelings. Remember, you're over here not knowing if they feel the same way. I think what you're about to hear is that this person has dived very deep. This also represents the Moon card, which is also Cancer and Pisces energy. Cancerians are ruled by the Moon, and their birthstone is a pearl. So if you're with someone that is a Cancerian or has Cancer strongly in their chart in a large placement, I feel like that is something here that's pretty profound. I think they're finally going to open up. They're going to talk to you a lot about the things they haven't shared with you before, how to make this right between the two of you. This is this energy of, I think they're kind of worried that the vulnerability of that, you might, they're maybe a little bit mirroring you. Like they don't know if you're going to say, you know what, this was ridiculous. I can't believe that you suggested this to me. And I feel like what they don't know is that you want this so badly. So there's a little worry that you're going to humiliate them or you're going to ridicule them or mock them, and then they'll feel like they don't have anywhere to run. But I think what I see here is that this is rising up and overcoming the things that are in the way. This is taking off with an internal guidance system to move forward towards you and leave behind their old life. Okay. I'm trying to remember here. Where did it go? Oh, here it is down here. If my person was open, what would they like to tell me? Let's do that one right now because I feel like that one's a really good one. We'll pull out my message deck here, but I do have to shuffle it, and I hate shuffling on screen because it's loud. You never see me shuffle on screen, and that's why. I always pre-shuffle. I always bless beforehand, but I don't love shuffling on here because I regularly listen to readings with my headphones on. And when people shuffle on screen, oh my God, it's so freaking loud. So let's do a little cutting of our deck. Okay. If your person was open, what would they like to tell you right now? Because I feel like both of you are kind of in this state of not knowing if the other person feels the same way or wants the same thing. So let's just see what messages we can get out here. Okay. My darling, have just a little more patience, please. So yeah, I could see this has taken a while for this to come in, okay? karmic lessons. I'm very weak. How do I heal? To move forward again, I have to feel this pain. So probably the pain of not being with you, the pain of not knowing if you're going to say yes when they decide to do this. We learn from our karma. This is 2 times about karma here. It says past mistakes become our greatest teacher. Okay. I can feel your touch. I want you so much. We rendezvous in the mind. Rendezvous is such an interesting word. It's almost like the word encounter. You don't really hear that so much towards relationships, but it's kind of interesting. Okay. I love you more than words could ever say. And I just couldn't find the right words to say. My mind has tripped on doubts and my thoughts are trapped in my throat. So a little clearing out of throat chakra. So if you want to help this person in any way, energetically, there are several guided meditations on YouTube that revolve around throat chakra or the chakras. Maybe spend a little bit of time in that energy for this person to help clear their throat chakra so they can start speaking the things that you're afraid that you don't know, and vice versa. Them not sure if you know and them being vulnerable enough to say it. Okay. All right. So what are their intentions with you in this relationship? We have the 10 of Wands. I think that it feels like being away from you and being apart when you both want this so badly has felt like a very heavy burden. It's felt hard to navigate. I think that's why there's this intention to finally speak that truth and make some decisions, make some firm choices that will really help open the door to this situation coming in. Because here we go. We have the 2 of Cups. Yes, this person loves you very much. Being away from you has been so hard. Not being with you the way they want to be has been extraordinarily hard. Knight of Cups. They do want to move forward to you in a romantic way because of how much they love you. Ace of Swords. There it is again. It's the truth. What I'm saying to you in this, that's clarity. This is the truth. Okay? 7 of Cups. Despite them not quite knowing how this is going to happen, they already know that they love you and they want to move forward towards you. They're not sure how you're going to respond. Too bad they're not listening to this reading. I would be able to tell them right away. I know how you're going to respond. Yes. High tides. You may be feeling swamped, but the shore is within sight. Just keep swimming along. So if this whole thing has felt exhausting, like you've been paddling up a creek the wrong direction, just know things are going to move. This is going to move forward. I think that's the part I'm drawn to. This is for sure going to move forward. We have number 5, Dynamite, and number 6, Bodybuilder. So if you guys are both people that love to go to the gym and lift weights, there's something here for you. Or if your person works in a field where they blow things up, or you do, that's kind of a fun job. I mean, I guess, like if you were demolishing buildings and stuff as a living. Anyway, I think there's energy here about that. What I think I see here is that this person intends to really put a lot of energy in, like a very sudden burst of energy. That's excitement, it's passion, it's action. And they're going to find the strength, and they're very determined to push forward on this. Whatever they do, whatever they say here, just expect for it to come in a really intense way that has a lot of unexpected, it's like when they finally do get their throat chakra cleared and they start speaking, I feel like you could expect a full, in a way where you might be like, oh my God, I had no idea it was like that. Something like that, okay? All right, so how does this person honestly feel about you? Well, we have the 2 of Swords. They feel a little bit at a crossroads. Feels to me like they don't quite know what to do about all of this. Like there's fear here. There's the not wanting to have to make some hard choices or some decisions that have been just a little more. It's like, there's one more. It's like, I don't want to, there it is. I don't want to have to make a choice that might embarrass me or might make me feel like I made a mistake. It's almost like that energy. But what they don't know is you are wanting the exact same thing. Here is the fourth one. I knew it was going to come out. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. The Death card of Scorpio. The Knight of Swords. The Star card of Aquarius. And the Five of Wands. This person, yes, while maybe at a crossroads, I think that that is the thing that they are going to end the crossroads and transform it, because I can see here there's an immense amount of movement towards a new beginning that is real. It is a wish fulfillment, and it also is going to require planning and strategizing and making sure there's not competition for you, making sure that you are free and clear and ready to rock and roll. And I think that that's that energy. Like I said, they do want to talk to you about this. They do want to tell you what they want. They're just not sure how you're going to respond, but I think there's nothing wrong with that. We have the Pure Passion card. Do some soul searching to find your true purpose. You have a special mission to fulfill. This is your soul's purpose. This is do some soul searching about what is your purpose. And this right here is the thing that you want. This is your true purpose. Your presence in body, tasting the pleasure flowing through your being. What is it you truly want with this person? Because you are being told to really deeply look at that right now in this. I think it's getting centered and grounded on the thing that you want the most with this person, which I can see is happiness, fulfillment, and moving forward. Together. Not apart. Not away from one another. Together. Movement. Okay. We have number 5, spilled milk. We have 7, the white rabbit. And 2, the ostrich trap. I think there's this energy here of leaving in the past the regrets or the things that didn't work out here, because there's a spiritual awakening and, you know, the inner knowing that it's time to actually stop avoiding and stop the fear-based thinking and stop putting your head in the ostrich trap, putting your head in the sand. It's like meeting this head on and just basically speaking the truth from a place of, this is how I feel. I don't really care. Either way, if you say no, I'm still glad I spoke my truth. I'm glad I found my voice here. It's almost like that. Like they're going to say the things to you that they need to. I feel like the thing they don't know is you're going to be doing the same thing back to them. And I'm fairly certain what I see here is your answers are really, really similar to one another. No one dislikes that. I don't dislike that. I think that's kind of cool. All right, so let's pull one card here and let's see what message, additional final message we get. Listen to your intuition. There's something here that's pretty big about listening to your intuition and honoring the thing in your heart, but I want to show you something. I am obsessed with barn owls. That is a barn owl, and why I love them so much is I think their faces look like hearts, and they're so cute. When I saw this card, I didn't say it because it didn't really have anything to do with the reading. It does now. There are 4 of them on here. And here's the 5th one. Remember what I said about change. This is the divine interceding to push this forward towards the change that you guys need. This is the intuition that you're following. Okay. Barn owl could be your spirit animal. It could be your person's spirit animal. So maybe look that up, the spiritual meaning of a barn animal, since it showed up here multiple times. But This is where I'm going to leave this. If this sounds familiar and is your story and you have connected to it, please hit the like button. Drop me a comment below and tell me in the text box how this is your story, or just leave me an emoji. And lastly, please remember to subscribe to this channel. Thank you guys so much for being here with me today. It's always my honor to read for you, and I do look forward to reading for you in the future. In the meantime, have a great rest of your day, Gemini. Bye-bye.